What is going on, beautiful people? Today we are answering the question, why don't narcissists like your family and friends? Why don't they like your family and friends? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to episode 995 of the Narcissist Code. So, welcome back. Yeah, let's get it. February 1st, 2024. It's crazy, y'all, that I actually started going, this is like year 3 of full-time posting every single day on YouTube. It's kind of crazy. Thousands of videos. But today, we are talking about why do narcissistic people not like your family and friends. Let me go ahead and start this off by saying not every narcissist is the same, right? There are some narcissists that go hard as hell to get your family and friends to like them. That go hard, go above and beyond to get close to your family and to your friend group and whatnot. There are a lot of narcissists that will do that. But there is a big sector of narcissists and toxic people that absolutely despise the fact that you have friends and family. They despise the fact that you have people around you and whatnot. And one of the main reasons why is because they want to isolate you. They don't want any type of outside interference on this relationship. I don't want anybody else in our space. I don't want anybody else in our relationship other than us. Just me and you, right? Just you and I, us two together. Now, I don't want anybody else violating this space right here to any outside influence. I don't want anybody else to give you any ideas. I don't want anybody else to say something or do something to you that make you not like me. You see, I don't want anybody in your ear influencing your decisions other than me. Narcissistic people want to replace your support system with them. They want to replace your belief system with them. You know, they want to be the little voice inside of your head. They don't want anybody else whispering in your ear, hey, I know you really like Lee, but he might be toxic as hell and he might be bad for you. They don't want anybody in your ear saying that, right? Even if people don't say that, narcissistic people, a lot of us are paranoid as hell. Like we think they are. Even if they are not saying that, we believe that they are. It's a wild mindset to think that every time you go out with your friends and family, that you're either going to cheat on us or your friends and family are going to influence you to leave me. That like my tricks don't work on your friends and people, your close inner circle, right? My tricks don't work on them. So I don't want them to say, hey, look, we see through, we know who he really is. You know, we know who he really is. Like, he's not who you think he is. He's not all that he pretends to be, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So that does happen within these spaces and these dynamics. So if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, or anybody for that matter that thinks and talks like that, then you know what you have to do. You know what you're dealing with. You know who you're dealing with and whatnot, because this happens consistently. This is like something that happens all the time. You know, once I got with this person, I never got to see my friends and family anymore. Yeah. I felt like they want to be my best friend. They want to be my mother. They want to be my father. They want to be my kids. They want to be everybody. They want to be your everything because they don't want any outside influence in your ear. You know, they don't want that. They hate that. A lot of them hate that. Unless your friends and family really, really like them, they don't want you to be around them, you know. But so it starts out, y'all, we know it starts off as being sweet, right? It starts off as looking sweet. It starts off as like looking like some sweetness that's going on and whatnot. It starts off that way. It starts off as just like y'all going back and forth and y'all spending every waking moment together. But then you're like, okay, I need to get back to my regular life. I have friends, I have family members that they want to see me, that I want to see. But then they start showing those little red flags that you might not notice. They start feeling insecure, like, oh, I thought you wanted to spend all day with me. What happened to me? You get to see them all the time. You grew up with them. we just met. I don't want to see you all the time. And it sounds sweet again, but it's controlling. Y'all gotta start like open your eyes to the controlling nature of narcissistic people. It sounds sweet, but it's controlling. It's toxic. They don't want you to go home to talk to your friends and family. You know, and another reason they don't want you to be around your friends and family is because they are jealous of your friends and family. They are jealous of the fact that you have them. They are jealous of the fact that you have a support system of people that can be there for you. Because a lot of narcissists might not have that. You know, even if they do, they can still be jealous of your closeness. They can be jealous of your relationship dynamics. You know, they might not be close to their parents or their siblings, or they don't have any close friends, but you do. So they're jealous of that. They want to sever that. They want to sever those connections because that makes them feel better about themselves in their own particular situation. They don't have this right in front of their face to compare and contrast to. You know, I don't have to see you hanging out with your friends and family because it makes me jealous. It makes me angry. I hate it. I hate it. You know, so I'm going to make it seem like your friends and family are just more toxic than I am. I'm going to make it seem like they're toxic and they're manipulative, you know, or they're influencing your toxicity and your manipulation. I'm going to make it seem like you're the narcissist based on how your friends and family treat you, you know, because I look at you differently than they do, right? Your friends, everybody likes you except for me, right? So you're the narcissist. You see what I'm saying? You see how they can flip that because, you know, for the narcissistic people tend to try to have good reputations and a good public image, right? So a lot of people might like the narcissist, but they treat you differently. You see? So they'll try to make it seem like the dynamic is different, like that you're the narcissist and you treat me differently because you're friends and family. But it's manipulation. The intent matters. Intent matters. They say that to try to manipulate you to cut off your support system because they might be jealous of the fact that you actually have a good support system. There are a lot of narcissists out there. They just hate it, y'all. They really do. They really do. They will some narcissistic people are so insecure and so jealous and so paranoid of your support system that they will try to make it seem like you're sleeping with your family members or you're sleeping with your friends. They don't have to be different genders. You can have your friend to be the same sex or the same gender, and they will still say that you're doing that. You know, they will still say that you're doing that. Oh, you spend a lot of time with your cousin. You must be sleeping with him. What? What? I'm just saying, it just looks weird. You know, I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying it seems like you would. It's just weird how y'all hang out all the time. I'm not that close to my cousin. So what do you see? What I just say? I'm not that close to my cousin. I'm not that close to my cousin. I'm not that close to my cousin. You see how the instant replay rewind with the slowdown? That's how it is. They'll say stuff like that. I'm not that close to my people, so you should be that close to your people. They tell on themselves. Y'all listen to what they say to you sometimes. You have to listen, like intentional listening. You have to listen with intent with narcissistic people. If you think you're dealing with a narcissist, if you're watching my video, you probably think you're dealing with a narcissistic person. So listen with intent. Listen to figure out what they're really telling you, what they're really trying to say. Because narcissists tend to tell on themselves a lot. It might not seem like it. It might seem far-fetched, but a lot of narcissists tend to tell on themselves quite a bit. You just have to listen. You know, listen and pick it apart. I'm not saying listen and confront them, because confronting them, y'all, could end up with you being just gaslit and manipulated just to the highest of peaks. So what you want to do is listen intentionally and formulate your own hypothesis and conclusion, run your own scientific method on this whole thing right here, on this whole thing right here. Because ask yourself, why, if they don't like you hanging with your friends and family, or if you do go out with your friends or family members or whatever, and they cause a ruckus, and then every time even if they let you go out and they're always on the phone with you, they're making it seem like, that you're out too late, or that you're ignoring them, or you must be cheating because you're not responding to my text messages. They will make it so that your night out is super uncomfortable, super unfun. You're blowing your phone up, and you know that if you ignore them, when you get home, you're going to get it, or they're going to pop up on you. Yeah, there's no way to live. I'm not telling you to leave your relationship, but I'm telling you, if you can set boundaries. If they have no reason to believe that you're cheating, then you have to set that boundaries. Look, I'm not cheating on you, but I'm not going to sit here and tolerate You blowing me up every 2 minutes when I'm out with my friends or my family members. I don't do that to you. If I did that to you, it would be an argument. Don't let them overtake the conversation, because as soon as you say that, they're gonna jump in and say, well, it's different for me. I'm not going to do that. You see what I'm saying? Don't give them the opportunity to gaslight you or manipulate you when you're trying to set a boundary. It's your boundary. You can set it. You can set the hell out of this boundary and keep it moving forward. You don't have to listen to the BS that they say. You don't have to. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling y'all to leave your relationship, because if I tell you to leave, you might not. It's me telling you to. You have to want to leave your relationship. You have to be fed up enough to leave your relationship. You know, Dr. Carrie McAvoy said you have to have a break in the shelf moment. Like, you've had enough. They've done enough. They've done too much to you that you just done. Then, you know, everybody's shelf has a different amount of weight to be applied to it before that shelf breaks. And that shelf is like your tolerance level. You know, once you tolerate it enough, you're like, you know, I'm done. Like, if they, this is the crazy thing about it is right here. And this is, I'm gonna end with this right here. The last reason the narcissistic people don't like you going out with your friends and family members, because like I said earlier, they think you're gonna cheat on them. And a lot of this, if they've cheated on you before, they think you're going to try to get them back. One of a narcissistic person's biggest fears is you matching their energy. Like, you doing the same thing to them that they did to you. That is one of their biggest fears. They will drive them out the damn wall, up the wall, out the window, down the street. You know, so they're blowing you up, super insecure that you're doing the same thing to them that they're doing to you. Sometimes you haven't caught them cheating or doing something like that, but so they're projecting their insecurities onto you. They're projecting their guilt onto you. They're projecting the fact that they've done this before to you. They're projecting that on you. So that's what you have to understand. You have to get that right there, because sometimes they're projecting their insecurities and their guilt onto you of what they have done, and they don't want you to do the same thing, and they think your friends are going to influence you to do the same thing that they are doing to you. So in the mind, intrinsically, they're just like, oh, I gotta stop them from doing this. This will hurt me. You know, it's all about them. Again, don't let them try to blow. If they do let you go out, let is in quotation marks if you're on the podcast. If they do let you go out, just understand what they're doing in that space right there. If they do let you go out and they're blowing your phone up, don't try to let them say, I'm just trying to make sure you're safe. I can't make sure you're safe. I'm supposed to protect you. I can't make sure you're safe. Every 2 damn minutes. You see what I'm saying? Don't let, I'm just telling you, set your boundaries. I'm not saying leave. Just set your boundaries. So we're going to end it with that right there, y'all. Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're back with Waving the Red Flags live show. We're talking about religion and narcissism. Going to have live guests on the show. So if you want to come watch the show or be on the show, be a guest, speak for a few minutes, ask a few questions, just tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook. See you there. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos on my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.